right, guys, so second channel time, and this is another behind the scenes look at, well, this is my house. I live here, and a lot of you have been asking about how my house is doing, how the projects are going, and it's a billion different projects, and yes, I still do live here, and yes, we still are moving along. We have a lot to do today because I have some small projects, some big projects, some things that I'm gonna do myself because I hired some people to do some stuff, and then they didn't do that stuff, but we'll get to that in a bit. What I wanted to talk about was the fact that I have a bunker, a bomb shelter on my property that no one's been in for the last 40 years. And I just want to see what's down there. We haven't had anybody down there. We honestly have been too scared. The previous owners who lived here for 20 something years have not been down there. So I wanted to see, I wanted to be the first person in many, many decades to go down there and see what's probably a bunch of dead snakes and some cockroaches. But what I want to do now is I'll give you a little bit of a tour around. So we've done some planting. Look at that. We've put some plants down and it looks really nice and the house is looking good, except for one major thing. And that is this thing right here. My swamp is back. It's green and it's highlighter color. I know this looks like it would probably be a great place for a pool, but no, it's actually an inbuilt swamp. I'm very proud of it. So yeah, the pool is broken again. And this is because I had a pool company that said, hey, you need a new pool pump after I already installed a new pool pump. Turns out it's just because the pool was dirty and they weren't cleaning out the lines. And when the lines aren't clean, that breaks the pump. So then they were like, hey, you should install a new pump. And I'm like, cool, that's $4,000. So I put the pump in, well, I had them put the pump in, and weirdly enough, the pump didn't work. I mean, it worked, it ran, it was very, very loud, and it put a bunch of air into the pool. And as far as I know, this is a pool, not a jacuzzi. So now the pump has issues with air in the lines, and you don't want air in the lines because that can ruin another pump, and I don't want to ruin a brand new pump. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna make sure this pool goes from green to clean. I don't know if it's gonna take like a week to clean, but we're at least gonna get the pool pump running. And in order to help me, I have my friend come from all the way from England land.
Hello and welcome.
Hi, so this is Sam Hard Up Garage. He has a YouTube channel, definitely go check it out. And he's here because, well, he likes Florida, and Florida is better than England in every way. That's his words, not mine. And I wanted to have a friend just in case we have to dial 911.
I like that. And the thing is, right, in England, we are so known for our sunny weather and our lovely swimming pools. I thought I'd be the perfect technician to help you.
Yeah, Sam has never worked on a pool before, and that's good because neither have I. So we're gonna go and check out the nightmare that was left by the company that installed all the pool pump stuff. Now, one of the things I also wanted to do while you guys are here is I wanted to take this out. I've been talking about this for a very long time. This is a really big slide, and it's sketchy for kids and it's sketchy for adults. I don't know how long it's been here, probably 25 years, and it's made of fiberglass, and I think it's just gonna crack if I ever go on it, and it's going to...
Shall I have a go?
You should not have a go. Oh. No. Number one, it's a liability. Also, if you wanna go in that pool, you're probably gonna get some brain-eating amoeba, and then you're gonna have to find out how good the American health system is.
Everybody dies, it's just the times and places that differ, right?
Yeah, but it becomes incredibly expensive if you're here.
Oh, it's pretty strong.
It is pretty strong. Can you do a pull-up? Wow.
One.
See, I can't do that.
No?
No, I can't do that.
Hang on.
There we go.
That's why I wore the boots.
So the issue that I have with people from the UK is when Matt Armstrong came over here and he was talking about the NHS, which is their healthcare system, he said they get free respawns. And I don't think that that's what it means. They don't get, like, if they die, they don't just come back like GTA. So, but apparently they act like they do. All right, let's take a look at this pool thing. Welcome to my nightmare. This is a 5 horsepower Hayward pool pump, which should be totally fine for everything we need. The problem is, number one, you can see this goes from, what is a 2-inch pipe up to a 3-inch pipe, and the guy, instead of just having 2-inch pipe all the way in here to this little 3-way valve or 2-way valve, he just put like extra pieces of PVC and just smashed them together and then just glued them together. And then it goes from 3-inch down to 2-inch again here. You don't just do that because then you have turbulence in the water and it's not very good. But that isn't the biggest problem. The biggest problem is right here. So the water that goes from the pool into the pump, it has to suck water into the pump. Right here, they replaced this coupler, and then they obviously had a leak, so they put some putty on it, and the putty didn't really do anything, because when you turn on the pump, and I don't want to do it right now because it'll literally ruin the pump, it just sucks in a bunch of air, and the air just collects here, and it doesn't allow the pump to prime. It has a bunch of air in the system, and you definitely don't want that. We have to cut all this off, and move the pump, cut that off, and then hopefully we can repair all of that, and then we can run the pump, hopefully with no leaks, and then we can go into the bunker, and I'll have a pool that runs, and it'll be a great time for Freddie. Also, we have this guy, Chris Wigley. He's a really good friend. He actually was the custodian of my Lamborghini Murcielago stunt car. It was at his farm. He actually showed up with no shirt. You know, he got on the flight with no shirt because he's like, we're going to Florida. So I heard that, you know, it was no shirt, no shoes, no problem. One of my favorite tools, this is a portable bandsaw. And it makes very precise cuts, so we can make an up and down cut on this PVC. Now, I would usually use like a Sawzall or reciprocating saw, but since we have PVC that can crack, reciprocating saws are pretty violent, but this is very smooth motion.
Are you sure the water's off?
Are you sure the water is off?
Yeah, because you don't hear the pump running, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. There we go. Ooh. Cool.
Whoa.
Mine now.
Goes from this to giant pipe and then goes back down. This is not how you're supposed to do any of this. So now this entire thing is junk. But what's good is that PVC pipe you can actually get from any hardware store as a new valve. And these are like 35 bucks off of Amazon. They're good quality, and you just divert the water to one way or another. But this goes to both ways, and this should be, yeah, like that. You just put it in like that. 2-inch pipe, 2-inch pipe, 2-inch pipe. See, it fits already so well.
You can cement that straight in with the glue and it's done. Why did they even do that?
I don't know. So take a look at this. This is a coupling here that goes to the pump, and that should be on a, yeah, they did this with pliers, so we'll have some pliers here. And then they just glued that onto increase in size, and that is all wrong.
Oh! Look at
That
I can tell something, right? This guy must wrench every day.
should be able to pull it back. There we go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take away all of the silly putty that they put on here. Look at that. You know what it smells like? It smells like they put one part of the epoxy,
Oh, yeah.
and they didn't mix it. That's exactly what it smells like, because when you have epoxy, it's a 2-part and then it gets hard.
It hums.
That's terrible.
That's perfect.
Just terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, so look, this isn't even doing anything, this coupling.
It's literally doing nothing. He just put a coupler on here and then just glued it to itself.
For no reason.
For no reason.
So now we should try and cut this off, because this piece here needs to come out.
Yeah, so honestly, this piece wasn't doing anything.
Look at that. One piece,
Ooh.
one side.
Good. Good. All right, guys, so I'm back at the shop because I needed some extra tools that I didn't have at home. But that reminds me that I paid a lot of money for this house, and I thought that everything was in running shape. Yeah, I would need to refurbish a few things, but I thought everything would work as is, and I was obviously wrong. Now, I wish there was something that gave me the history of my house to let me know what was broken, what was done before, but fortunately, if you're looking for your next car, Car Vertical has you covered because it is the best vehicle history report money can buy right now. Now, Car Vertical is today's sponsor, and they've sponsored a lot of my videos and a lot of my projects, and they're a partner of this channel, so go check them out in the link in the video description below. Now, if you don't know what they are an amazing resource that lets you understand whether your car was on fire, underwater, in a salvage lot, and if it was in a salvage lot, you can sometimes see pictures of the car as it was after the accident, and you can see pictures of the car as it is right now, so you can compare what was done to the car in its history. Now, my favorite thing is the little mileage checker. So they have a chart that tells you the car's mileage, and if there's a dip in the chart, then that means there could be mileage fraud. It could be just bad paperwork, but it could be somebody rolling back your odometer, which you definitely don't want. Now, on my channel, I have a lot of cars that people really shouldn't buy. I have cars that are neglected and been in the worst possible states, but when you're looking for a car, you want to make sure that your car is dependable, and you want to make sure that your car's vehicle history is the best it can be. So go check out Car Vertical. It is totally worth it. And with my discount code, both for US and UK and European viewers, you guys can save a lot on your vehicle history report. So go check it out right now.
Dude, what is happening?
I don't know what the heck they're doing, but since they're not around, let's remove that slide.
He knows that you like destruction.
I will destroy that thing. I might, you know what? Since the pole is green too, I could throw it in there and not gonna know it's in there.
We should test it out though.
We should.
One final slide.
I guess the best thing is to just get it off the bolts from the bottom and then just tilt it. Do you think we have to disassemble the whole thing?
I think I like your idea. Take it off from the floor and then knock it over.
Because they have a dumpster in the back. It'll fit the whole thing.
You could take it to your house.
Or I could put it in the shop. Because
We
you know
could
how
put it in the
have,
shop.
we have the stalker.
Yeah.
That way I could just put this up there and slide down. The house owner. He caught me in act. I'm sorry, Freddie. I thought you left already.
You can put it on the dumpster.
You know, if I threw it in the pool, you wouldn't know it's there because it's green.
Oh.
Should they lift those bolts up like that?
Do we have a grinder?
Nah, it's for the kids.
Oh, could you imagine if you stepped on it? Oh man.
Just kicking it. Kicking it will wake you up. No!
Bro, they went in the pool.
I was gonna get all the water out of here. Yep, it's just done. Or we could do that. So we have got all the PVC and all the connectors, which I think will help the situation quite immensely. We have a 3-inch to 2-inch or 3 to 2.5 inch adapter that we got from the hardware store. This isn't the best looking thing, but the inside is clean. We have plastic welded or PVC cemented that together. Hopefully that doesn't leak. We'll see. Time will tell. Then that goes into, everything is 2-inch here, so that should be okay. This goes into a 2-inch one-way valve, and then that goes into our pump. That's also 2-inch. comes out of here, 2-inch into our brand new 3-way valve, and that goes out to the filters. Everything is clean, and we haven't welded, I keep on saying welded, we haven't glued everything back together, but we just wanted to see that everything fits the way it should, and it does. So I think we glue this together.
Leave it for an hour, go check out the bunker, come back and go swimming.
You might go swimming in the bunker.
Moist.
I have had a change of wardrobe. Don't look into it too far, but this is what's necessary for us to go in here.
But there's nothing there.
There is. So there's an underground bunker that was built in the 60s in case there's a nuclear bomb that goes off in Florida, and that would save you.
That I would not lift that if I was out and about in the woods.
Guess what we're gonna do today?
1, 2, 3. Oh, okay.
Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, scared me, bro.
Sorry, it's a gecko.
There was a banister that has since perished. I think there were wooden planks or something that has completely deteriorated. So now there's literally just a mound of dirt. With all that, it's pretty solid.
Nice block work.
There's spiders right there.
Like a family of spiders?
No,
just a big
just a spider right there. That's fine. So spiders, I'm not worried about. There's like ants and probably ticks and stuff.
I think I'm gonna be okay, you know.
You got trousers on.
I
as you
can't
say.
do spiders, dude.
Should you do like a call to scare any animals out of there?
Yeah, I think we're good. I will say that yesterday was leg day at the gym, so my legs are jello, and then fixing the pool, I strained something, so my elbow hurts. So if I have to get out of here in any sort of reasonable amount of time, that's not gonna happen. So check that out. Those are what we call palmetto bugs. There were more of them. Where'd they go? Oh, they went over there. Yeah, so those are giant cockroaches. So what I don't want is for one of those to fall on my head and then go into my suit. No one has been down here in 40 years. And this was, I mean, whoo! Oh, wow. You can
Dude,
hear that.
I bet you it goes pretty far.
I bet you it does too. Get out of here.
Oh,
Get out of here.
oh yeah.
Go.
Oh, right to where we're going.
Get it.
Awesome.
There we go.
Sweet.
This is how deep it is. That's how deep this dirt is. So.
Oh,
no,
oh,
no.
oh, whoa.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute.
Whoa. Okay.
Wait, is that like quicksand? Whoa, dude. You for real?
That's all the way in there. So you guys got to be careful because this actually might collapse. Whoop. This is literally like quicksand. Look at this. All right. So if I make it in there, look at my foot. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh, hello, Mr. Bug. Can we please move out of the way so you're not in my... I know this is your home, I just want to... Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so about yay deep, so maybe a foot. So it's not too bad. And, oh my goodness. Dude, this is scary. Oh, woo! All right, whoa. Dude! This is cool.
How big is it?
It's pretty, I would say 15 feet by 10 feet. And there is, let's see. Is there any food? There's not any food. Sorry, it's a little musty down here. But there's a cot, like a bunk bed situation, and it's all rusty, dude. Look at that. I am not getting in that. Oh.
Are there rooms in there?
No, there's just, uh-oh. Please be waterproof. Please be waterproof. Please be waterproof. Please be waterproof. Oh my goodness, there are 1,000% some brain-eating amoebas in here. Oh, guys, look at this. That is rusted. And I don't know what this is. Let me go a little further in. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is scary. Oh, that's cold. Wow. So this is where the generator would have been. I'm guessing that's where the power connection is. That power connection goes to here, and then, whoa. So when you buy a house, you never think that it comes with any of this stuff, but wow. Now, no floating bodies or anything. This is a well pump. This is a pump for water. So you got water connection here. This is like properly set up for like survival during the nuclear apocalypse. This is awesome. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this because it's sort of useless. Yeah, but I know what I'm gonna do right now, and that is leave. And this was also up to here with water. And I think my Amazon waders are getting a little bit waterlogged. I don't think they're 100% waterproof. And the air is getting thicker and thicker to breathe. I think there's a lot of ammonia and stuff in here, so I'm gonna make it out of here. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Hey, Sam, you wanna come down here?
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't. There's some spores down there. It's bad.
Like
I should have not breathed that in.
Oh, we should have put a mask on.
Should have put a mask on. How did Freddy die? Well,
just like The Last of Us.
Once
Yeah.
again, not repairing cars.
okay, cool. Here's your phone. Well,
Hopefully
that was fun. Never going back down there again unless we clean everything out and then we can see what we can do with this space. I don't think it's going to be necessary for anything. Maybe we just fill it in or something.
No,
Or
a game room would be sweet.
A game room?
Yeah. Like some arcade one-ups, Pac-Man.
Let's go see if the pool works. It has been about an hour. I have changed my clothes because there's a lot of mold and stuff all in my hair. But we're going to see if there are any leaks. There might be, who knows? But if there are, it's not a big deal because we've literally changed everything that we can. This isn't to make the pool 100% clean because we still have to go through the filters and everything, but this is one big step towards that. We can actually run the filter for, 5 or so hours a day.
It's coming in, look at that.
Yeah, there we go. This basket needs to fill with water. So now we need to go back and see if there's any leaks. Now it's going to pressurize. Yeah, there we go. Look, right there. Oh, close it. Yeah, there we go. All right. Do we have any leaks? Huh?
Not a drip.
No leaks. Look at that.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Looks like
Because the English boys were here.
Yeah, the Brits are back in town.
the water's moving pretty good. So yeah, see, it's working.
Mate, congratulations. You did so good, dude.
You gotta come back.
Team effort. Yeah, I'm coming back just because of this. Freddie's going to fly me back just to jump in the pool. So it's been an amazing thing. Like learning new skills. My dad always says, right, if you're going to try and pay someone to fix something, damage it yourself because you've got to pay to fix it anyway. So you might as well have a go. And turned out we did all right. So it's pretty cool.
So we'll have to backwash it, but it seems like it works. Seems like it works.
It works!
Yeah. Oh.
We're gonna feel like this when the P1's working.
That's gonna be it. We ended on a massive win. We'll get some B-roll of the pool working. It still is green, but it's not gonna be green for any longer. We're gonna change out the filters, and now we have water movement. Subscribe to this channel, wrench every day, get your hands dirty. Don't go into bomb shelters because you'll probably get some weird virus. But yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye. Thanks
Bye.
for watching.
Yeah. Subscribe to Heart Up Garage.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.